sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the North Star State, where the sounds of the Yawler horn and the Skol chant echo throughout U.S. Bank Stadium in downtown Minneapolis. Today it's a preseason matchup, as it'll be the Houston Texans taking on the Minnesota Vikings. The kicker, Will Reichert, has the ball on the tee. And we are underway from downtown Minneapolis. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. Now after the play, it looks like there's a Texan here slow to get up. Well, you hate to see this before the regular season even begins. And we'll take a break and come back. More preseason action in a moment. First carry for the former Oklahoma Sooner, Joe Mixon. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. It'll go as a gain of 25 on a play that started back at the 25. They had a chance to limit his yardage, but he was able to fight off that tackle.
So it's not just the responsibility of the guys who missed the tackles along the way. It's all 11 on defense, able to stop this guy, unable to do it on that play. They've got to find a way. How about his ability to break through and gain that yardage?
And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got second and third down to fall back on.
Mixing up the middle. Stiff-armed him. And he's going to be stopped just short of the first down marker at the Vikings 41. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
And he gets it to the 32. Good enough for a first down. 42 yards rushing for him now on just his first 3 carries.
They did tell us they wanted to establish the ground game early, didn't they?
They did, and a small sample size that we've seen so far, but pretty good return.
Yeah, you got to like that. They've strung together a couple of first downs, established what they wanted, the running game. And guess what? They also got the lead guy running it pretty well, too.
How about Jonathan Allen there, pushing upfield to make the stop behind the line. After the loss, they'll come up 2nd and 13. Now to change things up, Stroud will throw. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down.
Well, that one was all about the defender making life difficult for the receiver. Very tough for a guy to hold on to the football through all that contact. Hands up forcing the incompletion.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And this is going to turn into another first down as the tackle is made at the Vikings' 13-yard line.
This is where you need a quarterback who can see the whole field. They're going to run matching corner routes on each side of the formation. This time, it's the tight end who gets the call, and he brings it in for good yardage and a first down.
Down to the 6-yard line on a pickup of 6 as he gets halfway to the goal line.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
From the 6 now on 2nd and 3. Again, it's Mixon. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1. Not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped him. Knocked that down for a win when the defense is covering.
And Mixon not going to get there. Running into a wall here, and they'll stop him short. The kick by Fairbairn is good. So a long drive gets him down inside the 5, but ultimately they settle for just the field goal.
And I have to think that if maybe they were a yard closer, that would have made their decision tougher, and I think they likely would have gone for it. But in this situation, they just decided to take the 3, and I think it was a smart move.
And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line. So here's the Viking offense making their way out. And leading them out there, we get a look at their 6'3" quarterback.
Back on the field after a knee injury robbed him of his rookie season, but he showed a ton of promise. In the limited sample size we saw of him
during the preseason. Go back to the University of Michigan. You saw an accurate passer who ran the offense extremely well, but don't be fooled by that. He was never afraid to attack defenses with his arm, and he'll try to do the same here in the NFL.
At the 22-yard line.
Second down, another shot for Jones. And he'll manage only a couple here up to the 25. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains.
Brings up third.
Working out of the gun is McCarthy. Going underneath, he's got Hawkinson. And he gets this. To the 34 out of bounds there. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
That's good for a Vikings first down.
Running right, Jones. Just a yard on the pickup there. They'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
A gain of a yard.
No doubt about it. Really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there of holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
Second quarter now from Minnesota. It's the Vikings in possession of the football, as they're looking at a 2nd down and 9 to go. And now a first chance for the backup here to throw. So the screen good for only 2. Now it's 3rd down.
Good reactions there defensively. That screen was a little slow in developing, and they shut that one down with little gain.
Back to throw. Howell. Got a man. It's the rookie out of the 3rd round. And he will have the Vikings first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
16 yards. And the Vikings first down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Faking the handoff. Howell. And his throw is going to be incomplete.
This could be the start of a nice stand from this defense now after getting walked backwards on this drive. Come through with another one here, and you have them staring at a 3rd and long, and that puts the defense in a position to dictate to the offense.
He is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. They wind up losing a couple there, so they go behind the original line of scrimmage, and now 3rd and 11 coming up. Now Howell. Short throw caught by the tight end Oliver. And he's going to be stopped here at the 43, and that is not near enough to pick up the first. So on 4th down, Ryan Wright on to punt for Minnesota. And that will skip out of bounds right at about the 18-yard line. So now we get set to see Houston for their 2nd drive of the ball game. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done. So much of this game is focus and concentration. And whenever I see guys running the in route, I know that in the back of their mind, they're always wondering who's lurking inside that might put a big hit on them as they try and catch the ball.
Mills. He'll get this into the hands of Braxton Berrios. Stopped at the 24-yard line after a gain of 5.
5 yards on the play.
This offense on third down today, they've been okay. 2 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. And that will be incomplete.
So many times when we talk about coverage, we're just talking about a defender running with a receiver, but a big part of it is understanding where the football is, finding it. In this case, when it arrived, it wasn't a surprise, and he was able to bat it away.
And he's out of bounds as he gets this down to the 45.
At the Texans' 45-yard line.
They'll go play action. Powell. Short throw caught by the tight end, Oliver. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. 3 tight ends in the ball game here on 1st and 10.
First down.
Straight ahead, here's Mason. Taken down at the 30.
Jordan Mason.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
Second quarter, 2 minutes remain. 3-0 our score. 2nd and 6. And Howe will throw it. Short throw caught by the tight end, Oliver. Just a gain of 2 there. And now it's 3rd and 3.
That was an okay hook up there with his tight end, but unfortunately, they didn't get the kind of yards they had hoped for. That's going to bring up 3rd down.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. In motion, the tight end. Here's Howe. He's going to go down here. Sack. They push him back to the 34. Mario Edwards Jr. with a big-time sack on 3rd down. It's a loss of 7. Now the Vikings will send out the special teams crew here for a field goal try. On the left hash, officially, it's called a 51-yard attempt. And his kick is good. But now there is a penalty marker on the field, so let's see what this is about. And this is going to be roughing the kicker, an inexcusable penalty, Charles.
You've worked so hard to hold him to a 3-point kick. Now you're giving him the ball again with a chance for a touchdown.
This throw caught around the 6. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. From 19 yards away. And the Vikings will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half.
Makes the score.
Extra point right down the middle. And that makes it a 7-3 lead. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. The Texans with the football here late in this first half. With his slim deficit closing in on the end of the first half, we'll see if they can move this at least into field goal range and try to get 3 out of this drive. And that one will fall incomplete. Clock here now just under 30 seconds to go in this first half. Here's 2nd and 10. Mills. They're looking for Higgins, but it is intercepted. He's on his way. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. Extra point attempt here still to come. And this one's right through, making a 14-3 ball game.
Vikings 14.
A heck of a play there defensively, getting the interception, navigating his way into the end zone for the touchdown. Braxton Berrios now from his end zone. And he probably wishes he would have sat on that one. Instead, he's only able to get this up beyond the 15-yard line.
First and 10. At their own 16.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And the ball backed way up, so thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these two teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation. Either side of the ball, just go ahead and finish up the half and get on out and talk about it.
Mills to throw it. And he's got his man. It's the tight end, Brevin Jordan. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. And they line up now for what will likely be the last play of the first half. Final play of the half. Mills rolling to his left. And this one is incomplete. So halftime straight ahead. Let's get you down to the Sunshine State and Scott Hansen with our EA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, Brandon, thanks much. Welcome in, everyone, to the downtown Orlando studios. Scott Hansen and crew with you for a short and sweet halftime, as this game's had a little bit of everything to it. We'll find out which side can establish some tempo in the third quarter as we're ready to kick off the second half. Back out to our commentary team, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Scott, thank you very much. We are ready to get started here with the second half. Probably not likely to see many starters in the second half as we get back at it underway in this preseason opener. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
Vikings take over first
looking to put a drive together
at their own 28-yard line.
They go play action with Howell. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Well, now the Texans are going to stop it as they signal for a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. Throwing on second and long. Howell. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line.
And that was yardage that they needed there after the sack on first down. They didn't get all of it back, but now they look at third down as a manageable situation, one that they have a much better chance of picking up.
Howell now to throw it. Maybe not exactly what they had in mind, but that scramble good for 6 and a first down.
A gain of 6. That's good for a Vikings first down.
To the right goes Mason. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Derailing that play from the start was Christian Harris. He got back there and stuck him for a loss behind the line of scrimmage. Howell. His throw incomplete.
Today's NFL, these big guys are featured receivers. They move all over the place to try to find good matchups, and they had one. They were just unable to complete the pass.
From the gun on third down, Howell. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
Intended for Josh Allen.
And here's Ryan Wright now, as he'll punt it away for the second time. And the Texans will take over. Now we take a glance at the offense as they work their way back out for their first possession of the second half. And, Charles, they're certainly still right in this game, but they need that offense to wake up and in a hurry.
Yeah, I like the way you put it. They certainly did seem to sleepwalk a bit in the first half. Now that their defense has done its job, it's their turn now to go out and try and get some points.
It's a gain of 7 on the ground. Second down coming up. Play action now. Mills. A hit as he throws there, incomplete. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Now Mills. That is caught. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. Well, they only needed a small gain on third down. They end up getting over 30 yards. On first down, they'll run with Chubb. And they went the wrong way there. Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss. Mills now. Going quickly there, but it's incomplete.
Another attempt, another incompletion. And when I look at the scoreboard and where we are in this game, it comes to mind that they have to start getting the ball in the hands of their playmakers. Throw it to the guys that maybe can take a short pass and turn it into a long gain or make people miss downfield. They've got to have points. And the guys who can put the ball in the end zone, they're the ones that need to touch the ball.
Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10.
First down.
Now they return to the ground game. Chubb. And he'll get it down inside the 20 to the 18-yard line. It's a gain of 7 on the ground. 2nd down coming up. And again, it's Chubb. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Chop that up as a 4-yard loss. And now it's 3rd down. They give the Chubb out of the gun. That'll bring up 4th. They had the 8-yard gain on first down, but unable to do much from there.
Fairbairn on for the field goal.
Fairbairn able to put this one through. And a second field goal here cuts their deficit to 14-6 now.
Texans.
So 3 points, maybe not a grand prize at this stage, but it does get them back within one score.
It certainly does, because now they stay within shouting distance. So that means everyone on your sideline stays engaged in this game. They know they still have a shot.
Now the Vikings now heading onto the field. No points last time out. They were forced to punt, if you remember, but no time to dwell on that. They've still got the lead here and a chance to add to that here. 1st and 10 as this new drive starts. Rush coming in. He's taken down. That's sacked by the DN, Danico Autry.
Like how they started the 3rd quarter here. They forced a punt on the first drive, and after this sack, it looks like they'll be forcing another one as well.
Absolutely. Maybe got their 2nd win coming out of the locker room. Slot man moves right. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. We'll return with more preseason football on EA Sports. And we return, welcoming you back to Minneapolis. It's the Vikings in possession of the football and the lead. They'll be looking to add to that total as we begin quarter number 4. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. They'll hand it to Mason. And not a whole lot doing there, so get it up to about the 28-yard line. The Vikings on 3rd down. They've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. This is 3rd and 17. That's over the middle. He finds Naylor. And he'll be taken down well before the first at about the 36-yard line.
An 8-yard gain.
So 8 yards on the completion there. And it'll be 4th down. I hate to surrender the football when you're nursing a slim lead, but they're going to have to punt it away. Trust that defense.
It's the right play at this stage of the game as well. You don't need to press it here because you do have that little bit of a cushion, and you count on your D to make it stand up.
And on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. Yeah, he was looking for the check up bounce, didn't get it. That scoots all the way into the end zone now for a touchback. Houston's offense taking over again. And a methodical drive last time, but they couldn't get that knockout blow. They had to settle for 3.
But you got to like what they've been doing along the way, right? It's almost like the body blows, the setup punch. As you said, they didn't get the knockout blow here, but that doesn't mean it can't come later in the game on another possession. And the defense on the other side,
maybe a little gas.
Yeah, a little tired. And if nothing else, they just feel relieved getting upfield and giving up 3. They don't exactly feel like they've handled the offense.
Good yardage
some open running lanes, and he's taking advantage of it right now, but that shouldn't be a surprise. Defense has the lead. They're playing for the pass first.
Off the play fake, Mills. Pressure coming from the Vikings, and they get there and bring him down.
14 on the play.
The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sack.
Okay, I'm not sure you could actually draw up a better pass rush than that one right there. Nowhere to go outside. He had to keep backing up and backing up and backing up. Eventually dropped for a huge loss.
Man, this will be well too low for him to bring in. It's incomplete.
Well, partner, guaranteed they approach this play with the idea of making up ground to make third down manageable. Unfortunately, with that incompletion, right back where they started on the last snap. Now they need a big third down play in order to pick up the yardage needed.
Here's Mills. Oh, what a heck of an effort there as he'll make the diving catch. 14 yards, but they're still well shy of a first as that leads to fourth down.
Every guy that plays this game has plenty of people around him that are concerned for his health and well-being. He had no regard for his body on that catch at all, did he?
Middle of the field diving to grab it? No, he didn't. Mills, fourth down, gotta have it. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over.
Jordan, incomplete. It's a turnover on downs.
Mason going to get it on first down. And he's going to get this one down near the 45-yard line. The clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on second down. Little bootleg here. Howell looking deep downfield. And this is going to be caught, but they'll say out of bounds. So it's incomplete.
Incomplete. It's now third down and 9 yards.
And the tight end goes in motion left. Throwing here, Howell. And they're going to get him. He's taken down for a sack. Back at the 47-yard line. And whistle blown. A timeout here is taken, and it's taken by the kicking team. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. So here's Mills and the Texans. Down 14-6, 2:25 remaining. You can't say the preseason isn't interesting. This has been great as they come up first and 10. And he'll take this one up to about the 23.
That was a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
Second down, here's Chubb again. And we'll get to the 29-yard line brought down there.
Partner, they're clearly saving those timeouts, but they still have to work with some urgency to put themselves in the right position.
Texans.
Plenty of time and two timeouts still at their disposal. First and 10 here. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far at second down. They'll try again here. Second and 10. Back to throw. Out to his left. And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the head linesman. Incomplete, so the ball a little late getting there, and it's third down. Back to throw. Rolling to his right. He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete.
With that incompletion, reality is staring them right in the face. This entire game is down to the next snap.
Here we go. This is fourth down. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. They keep the game alive, at least for the moment, as it's a first down. In need of a touchdown and a two-point conversion here. And remember, no overtime in the preseason, so a tie might be the best they can do. And that is incomplete. Wow, the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down.
It's now 2nd and 10.
He's back to throw. And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to third down. Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. Working in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And this is going to turn into another first down as the tackle is made at the Vikings 33. Now the Texans will use one of their 2 remaining timeouts, as they'll stop it with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game. Final minute, 1 timeout remaining. 1st and 10. They'll look to throw. Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted. And the Vikings have just about sewn up this football game. First week of the preseason, probably not to pass the impression that the rookie wants to leave right there.
Yeah, no probably about it, because that's not what you want to do to try and impress your new coaching staff, try to impress your locker room, and most importantly, yourself. Probably spent all night last night saying, don't throw an interception early. Make sure you take care of the football. But now he's got it out of the way. Hopefully he can just settle in and move on.
Victory formation time for the Vikings as they'll take a knee here. Charles, in these lower-scoring games, you know it better than anybody. Points are at such a premium, but taking care of the football is king. They played turnover-free from whistle to whistle, and they come through with a victory.
Yeah, and that's what won them the game, because even doing it that way, being that clean partner, they weren't able to really run away with this game. So that tells us just how important it was to make sure you played mistake-free football. That led to the victory.
So that'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Vikings as we say so long from Minneapolis.